Hey guys, what's up? How are you? So it's 10:30 and I'm on my lunch. Well, it's technically my breakfast, to be honest, but I decided to lunch at this time because I want to take dinner around 4 p.m. probably, so that I can do fasting for more than 16 hours because I'm feeling a bit sore on the muscles because of the trainings. And if I do this, I'll get more time while the body will be working to heal itself, so I can recover faster. Yes, I try to do fasting of 16 hours. The minimum, I would say, one time per week that I look to do it. If possible, a little bit more. But now what's happening is because I'm training more, I'm feeling hungry sometimes. And then I kind of have to break the fasting because I feel hungry because I need more food than the food that I'm eating. Therefore, I should eat. Because there's times you feel hungry just because the sugar level drops, but it's not the case. Yeah, and actually, I was feeling hungry already today in the morning. But just for you to know the difference, there was one day that I've done what? How many hours? So I eat at 8, and then I eat again around, I think was 1 p.m. or 2, and I was not feeling hungry at all. So yeah, when you get used to fasting, you kind of stop feeling hungry. But then if you feel hungry, maybe, oh sorry, I was trying to see something there. But if you feel hungry, you probably should eat, right? If you're already used to fast and you feel hungry, it's probably because you should eat more than what you're eating. In case you're not eating a lot of sugar, which is my case. But yeah, I can tell you that thanks to this, my body went through a crazy transformation. Just by not even training more, but just by changing how much sugar I was consuming. Because I was consuming some sugar every day. So I cut that out. And now I'm just taking sugar on fruits, and milk as sugar. But I try to take natural sugar sources because you need sugar for your body, okay? Don't get me wrong. You need sugar, but it's the natural sugar which is present in fruit, in milk. There's probably more food with that too. But if you eat those, you're already eating sugar, so that's fine. You don't have to eat as many sugar. Like you shouldn't eat processed sugar at all. It's not good. And usually processed sugar foods take time to digest. So it kind of messes up with digestion as well. At least by my experience. Yeah, I'm eating pasta. With some protein. And I can tell you that if you cut out bad sugar foods, because I love candy. I used to love candy. Candy, especially chocolates. Chocolates, cookies, and you remove those, you start to enjoy a lot more the food that doesn't really have anything like processed sugar. For example, this, I'm eating this, it's amazing. It's really good. The satisfaction that I get from eating this, it's even better than chocolate, to be honest, because it feels good. It makes you feel good. Chocolate doesn't really make you feel good. Chocolate messes up with the stomach when you eat it because of the sugar. So chocolate makes you feel good just when it is on the mouth. But this food tastes good because I put some mustard that is actually a very good mustard. It's this one. Really nice. Yeah, mustard, it could have processed sugar. Yes, it has 5.4 grams on 100. So it's 5.4% and has a lot of salt, 2 grams of salt. Yeah, but it doesn't mess up with you, at least nothing compared to other type of things, because I eat this and I feel good, like I'm just ready to do some exercise in like 2 hours. It's fine. Well, yeah, in the beginning, it's not too easy to adapt how you eat and you take your meals. But if you get used to it, becomes easy. Of course, like if you have a family where you guys eat together, that's more complicated. Yeah, what I'm drinking is coffee and milk. Yes, at the lunch. I feel like if you drink water, it doesn't go well when you're eating. This one goes better. I know it may sound odd. You're like, oh, milk goes better with the lunch? For me, yes. But this could be specific. I know there's people, they don't drink when they're lunching because it doesn't feel good. Like water, if I drink water on the lunch, I feel like it messes up with the stomach. I cannot explain well, but yeah, it doesn't go well. It's all like iced tea goes better, which is a lot of sugar on water. But water by itself doesn't go very well. But like for me, milk and coffee, I'm very used to drink milk. I drink a lot of milk. And I actually feel like drinking even more. Usually it's with coffee. So I just take a coffee, put on the milk. But yeah, as I'm working out, I feel like drinking even more. And I don't add anything like proteins or anything like that. I don't use those. And sometimes on trainings, I used to take magnesium pills. And I can tell you it's a bit odd because I'm taking magnesium pills usually to do competition on competition days. I used to take the pills. And I feel like my muscles are twitching. And I decided to, instead of the pills, just eat bananas, because bananas also have magnesium, and it works better. My muscles don't twitch. Twitch meaning, like for example, you have your arm like this, right? And the muscle here just moves like this by itself, you know? A spasm. I think it's a spasm. You say in English, I'm not sure. The problem is not the twitch. The problem is that the muscle contracts hard and then you're fucked. Because if it's hard enough, you cannot play well. I had one, I don't know the name in English, it has a specific name. So my leg, I had a hard contraction on the muscle, on the leg. It was so strong that my leg stuck. I'm going to show you. Like, I got my leg like this, because this muscle contract hard and I couldn't move it. So I was running, this happened, the leg went like this, and I went to the floor because the leg was just like this. And took some time for me to release the contraction. But I was for 3 days, couldn't walk normally because of the pain. It's very painful. When it's hard, it's painful. So that's why I started to take the pills to prevent that from happening on competition. And it works, but sometimes I get the muscle twisting anyway, which is, in my opinion, it's a indicative that you may have a stronger contraction that just stops you from moving the muscle. The muscle just gets contracted. So yeah, now tournament days, I just eat more bananas. On tennis, they do that as well. You see them eating bananas. All right. Breakfast is done. But yeah, because I'm feeling sore lately because of the trainings, I'm just looking to eat sooner today and be done with my meals around 4 p.m. But I have to eat more. I need to remember myself of this. So I should look to eat around that time, around 4 maybe, or 3, 3:30, the dinner. And take some more food, maybe fruit, I don't know, something, I guess. But yeah, as you understand, I'm very conscious about what I do on my days, like everything, what I'm thinking about, what I'm eating. Because if you do this, you start to understand that a lot of things improve you and a lot of things may not. So you may just want to change those, right? I start to do this on food, being conscious of what was messing up with my stomach when I was eating it and what doesn't do the same. And yeah, it was a very good improvement because now I understand. Because if messes you with digestion process, you take more time to digest the food, and then you don't feel as good, right? Because the stomach is just like, you have this sensation, you're full, it's not comfortable. It's not such a good state. And if you have this situation, if you are working, remember that your brain will be thinking about how you feel in the middle of the work. That messes up with the work. So this is how things connect. You start to understand these things as you go through it. You know, it's like, oh, why would food mess up with my work or the way that I operate throughout the day? Well, this way it does. Makes you think how you feel. You don't feel as good, and then you're working and you're thinking about it. Even if it's not on conscious level, you know, there's something here that is just signaling there's something wrong here or being worked up here, right? It's the same if you're going to eat the gym, or if you're going to train, or to play squash in my case. Like, if I have digestion, I cannot play well. I'm fucked. I can't push because there's no way. I'll just speed it up, right? So yeah, it's the same for the brain. Like, just the same. For you to operate on your better state, you have to be focused on the task that you are doing. And for you to be focused, nothing else should be messing up with you, right? Like, you're working and your phone is ringing while you're trying to work. Mess up with you, right? So, for example, I restrict the phone calls. I just have specific times for phone calls, and I prioritize messaging, because on messages you can choose when to answer, when to reply. And phone calls, people sometimes just waste a lot of time on the phone call, because instead of them just being straight to the point and telling you what's up, what is supposed to be talked, they just go like, oh man, how are you? I don't see you in ages. How are you doing? I mean, at least if the conversation is nice, it's okay. But, you know, there's people going, oh, this happened to me, whatever, right? And then you just feel like, man, I'm losing a lot of time. All right, guys. Well, I gotta go now. Have to keep on my schedule, and I'm probably going to get a walk, so it helps with the process of digestion, and then gotta train a bit later, probably in 2 hours. So I usually take the walks to work or learn something, read books, think about, I'm structuring everything around the work, what can be improved, those things. All right, guys, see you later.